1/3 of a level down from one platform to the other, you get a bird's eye view on the objects that you perceive as you're going down from different angles. You get a human eye view once you're on that level, and you get a worm's eye view once you're 1/3 of a level below. So it was an incredibly inventive apparatus to look, also to perceive objects at various levels.
And everything overlooks the other and things like that. He always liked to have levels in his projects inside, like this. There was never a flat surface. It was going up and down. Yeah.
Also in the way it dealt with light. There are almost no windows with direct views to the outside, yet it's very lit, because it's done by openings that let the light penetrate via reflection into the inside. But once you're inside, you've got a completely monochromatic shell on which the object remains.
In his anti-design building, for example, the gaps between the slabs should not be counted because they were not used. So they were considered as not part of the built-up area. So he built the whole land practically. His furniture pieces are very much alike his buildings. If you're familiar with his work, you will see a lot of, chamfers and
to say that shape is
forms that are very well articulated at their joints.
That was residential. Residential chalets come in. Also, you enter, you have 2 levels. It's duplex. I find it extremely hated by the unité d'habitation de Marseille, by Corbusier, very much. The way he used the top. He did a tennis court on the top, a swimming pool on the top, the same way Le Corbusier used the roof of his unité de Marseille. When you look at it and you look unité de Marseille, it's very close. Using very, very minimal spaces like Le Corbusier, and his apartments were always very, very studied to the millimeters, and the use of the fabrics.
And fought a lot for that material, in which he believed a lot. You have to understand that he is part of he's the sort of a post-Corbusian, or he's a follower, let's say, of
his San Antonio project, it was really brutal, like this fair-faced concrete. And the apartments were on levels. You would go in and down, up and down, and many levels in the apartment. Very playful from the inside.
If you look at the municipal stadium of Jounieh, for instance, it's quite a performance in terms of concrete. I think it was the first structure in pré-contraint, at least with these sorts of spans.
Collège des Frères Montlassalle was considering seriously issues of sustainability. Because Brise Soleil come to mind, and gallery spaces and proper ventilation, proper location of ceilings are made of 2 slabs with a ventilation gap in between. All the buildings sit on the site, espouse very well the cliff where the school is located.
After doing the pencil work, then he would start doing watercolors, and he was
his ideas by drawing. Towards the end of his life, in the 60s, at some point, decides to experiment with computers. It's quite an astonishing thing, because usually, first of all, the scientists especially at this age, and always wanted to be at the edge and literally knowing what was the last. The most advanced technique of doing things. That's what I call a hardcore modern literally in his soul and in his spirit, not just in his gimmicks, his architectural gimmicks or his style.